Hi, my name is Mason Peters, and in this presentation I am going to analyze the rhetorical strategies used by Coca-Cola in their 2016 sustainability report and how those strategies persuade readers to believe that their conservation efforts are making a difference. The first element of the report I want to look at is the visuals. This document is full of a variety of images, from animated art to photographs that enhance the text and the sustainability theme of the report. There are also a lot of charts and a couple graphs for numerical visualization. The purpose of these visuals is to draw the reader in and get them to be interested in what the report has to say. This strategy is common in magazines and children's books. Here, I have the front page of the report, which is almost entirely made up of visuals. Firstly, the photograph catches the eye of the viewer. It is not only interesting to look at, but also reflects the theme of the report. This is purposeful. Also, the Coca-Cola logo is in the top right-hand corner, so the viewer knows who this report is from. This page also has the title at the bottom left-hand corner to clearly identify what the report is about. This page shows how important and powerful visuals can be. Next, I will discuss the layout and its role in the persuasive agenda of the document. All of the pages present the information in rectangular sections separated by white space or thin lines. The white space provides a clean design for each page, and the text of each section is regularly accompanied by a visual. These tactics create a pleasant visual experience for the reader and also plays a role in organizing information in pieces for easy reading. I took a page out of the report to show examples of how the layout impacts the reader's experience of it. You can see examples of lines and white space creating sections within the page and also images paired up with pieces of text to create balance for the reader's eyes. Also, color plays a role in the organization, but we will discuss that later. Now, let's look at how credible this report appears. The reader will consider the fact that Coca-Cola is a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, and they will assume that this report was funded very generously by virtue of the company's profitability. Also, the name is universally known and respected, so that will help its credibility as well. The report is very professional and polished to perfection, which also makes it seem very trustworthy and credible. The use of data provides legitimacy to the document and its purpose as well. Due to these characteristics, I believe that this sustainability report will be viewed as credible, which heavily persuades readers to believe that Coca-Cola's sustainability project is changing the world. This page provides an example of establishing credibility with the reader. These pieces of data are chosen for their significance towards the report's theme, and they build trust with the reader by showing results of Coca-Cola's actions. Also, they include donation totals to show wealth, which reinforces the reader's assumption that Coca-Cola funded this research generously, also providing credibility. Let's examine the research component of Coca-Cola's sustainability goals. It is important to keep in mind that Coca-Cola has employees that gather the data and process it for them, so a conflict of interest is present. The research is done each year starting in 2015 for these reports specifically. However, the Coca-Cola Foundation, the brand's philanthropic division, has been in existence since 1984. This segment of the brand studies its effects on the communities it has provided funds to, but again, a conflict of interest exists here as well. This report plans on achieving its established goals by 2020, and Coca-Cola plans on updating these goals every few years. The research shows the reader attainable goals that continue to persuade them to believe that Coca-Cola is making a difference to sustain the environment around the world. I have provided an example of Coca-Cola's research consolidated into one page. This is provided in the report to show how the company's efforts have been paying off over the last year. They use graphs to give the reader an easy view of their studies. However, these bar graphs can be easily skewed along the scaling. Also, the conflict of interest increases the likelihood of skewing the visual representations of the data. It is important that readers pay attention to these details so they truly understand the. Here, we will analyze how the text of the document adds to its influential nature. Throughout the paper, the amount of text varies depending on the context it is being used in. For example, text next to an image is usually shorter in length than a paragraph at the top of the page that has no image attached to it. In each context, the text serves a different purpose. On average, however, bodies of text tend to be medium or long in length that provides details about what a page or section is about while providing data as well. This report has bulleted lists as well, which makes lists of information more digestible for the reader. The diction used by the writer is connotatively positive, using words like healthy, supporting, collaboration, and inclusive pronouns like we and our. Also, the writer uses different font sizes along with colors to subconsciously guide the reader to information they want the reader to look at. This strategy is known as typographical hierarchy, and along with the other writing tactics used in this report, they together influence the reader to buy into Coke's sustain. Here, we can visually analyze how text is used in the report. Headings are colored and in larger font so the reader's eyes are drawn to those first. Small pieces of text are paired with an image, while longer pieces of text stand by themselves. Bodies of text are in smaller sized fonts and are in a standard black color to ensure readers are not overwhelmed by colors on the page and also to let the headings shine. The text provides information and data pertinent to the section it belongs to and also possesses a positive tone and diction. Finally, we will inspect the persuasive agenda of the report and identify the foundation of what they are trying to persuade us to believe, why, and how they do it. Coca-Cola wants the reader to believe that they are enabling others to be more sustainable while they become more eco-friendly themselves. The data they collect and choose to share with the reader supports their claim, but remember what we established earlier. There is a conflict of interest, so we must be skeptical of the data they provide. The goal of being green was chosen with the purpose to appeal to the general public in the hopes that they can get more people to buy and justify buying Coca-Cola products. Also, the writers did a very good job of appealing to the reader's ethos or ethics, logos or logic, and pathos or emotions. They appeal to ethos by using data to build credibility and, in turn, trust with the reader. They appeal to the reader's pathos by using facts, figures, and percentages to show logic and proof to their statements, which influences the reader to believe them. Finally, the appeal to pathos by focusing the report on how changing to eco-friendly policies funding communities to grow, and putting women into roles of power is changing the world for the better, which makes everyone happy and ideally will increase their profitability. I hope this rhetorical analysis has shown some light on how simple pieces of a document can be utilized to influence readers into following a writer's ultimate agenda. Thank you.